Thank you, Presiding Officer. This bill, 200 words of it as it is, was intensively looked at by the Standards, Procedures and Public Appointments Committee, and we reported in a mere 1,000 words our conclusions in support for this bill. It is, of course, part of the continuum of reform there has been over a very long period of time of our process of representative democracy, starting perhaps with the 1832 Great Reform Act, which took the vote away from women who, if they had been head of the household and met the property qualification, had had the vote up to that point. The 1868 Act, the Ballots Act, which quadrupled the size of the electorate, caused its own problems, and in 1872 we had to introduce the first secret ballots, which took place at Pontefract on the 15th of August of that year. And of course, Minister should be aware that at that period, if appointed to office as a minister, one had to resign one's seat and fight a by-election before being permitted to take up ministerial office, which led in the 1880s in Scotland to the situation where a member had been elected to the Westminster Parliament in a by-election, was appointed a minister, immediately had to resign and fight another by-election. They were only 8 days apart. We think we've too many elections, perhaps even then, even more. And, of course, when Winston Churchill lost his seat in 1922 in Dundee, we had a first and second past-the-post system. You had a single vote, but you elected 2 members. And in 1945, the university seats, where we elected 3 members using a single transferable vote system, the third member, a Conservative, no, not in 3 minutes, sorry.
Member's in his last minute.
The third member was successfully elected on the 7th round of redistribution of votes, having also lost their deposit. An outcome I wish for many of my Conservative friends in the forthcoming election. Presiding Officer, it is said that in political debate, the debate is not always over when everything is being said, but merely when everyone has finally said it. I think everything that can be said about this bill has probably now been said.